of effort there, bud. You did everything you could have possibly done. You should be proud of yourself.
Yeah.
Don't hang your head a second.
Yeah. Thank you.
Do you need another beer? Or you got one? Thank you.
I'm still in my suit, and you're in suit.
Hear how I let everybody down because we already had a plan tonight. And
All right.
I don't know what you're talking
this
about.
will be probably one of the most interesting. You guys are both on the podcast together, but not live after a race when you've had a few beers, right?
Yes.
All right. So after Trophy Cup, we talked to you already. We talked to you before the race. We were going to burn the place down if you got the win, but second, I think, is what, 19,000 in the overall purse. So I think you'll take that, right?
I mean, I don't have a choice, I guess, but man, I'd have burnt $30,000 in pennies over putting my name up on the banner, but you know, it just wasn't meant to be. We had said all week, since Wednesday when we got the motor in, that he was going to win and I was going to win the points, or vice versa, and we came one spot away from that. So I've never had this kind of emotion in my life before. I don't even know what I'm feeling right now. So I'm proud of my team and thankful. Look at those. And I'm so happy that I've got a beautiful baby that doesn't want me to hold her. But just like everything, just not good enough, I guess.
It was, but this by far was your best Trophy Cup.
Yeah, you know, this is the fourth time I've been the high point guy coming into Saturday or going into the feature, vice versa. And I've been close a million times. I've found a new way to lose it this year, so that's kind of cool. But I was telling somebody before the feature, they were asking me for advice, and I said, I have run this race every year, and I found a new way to lose it every single year. I just haven't found that way to win it yet. So keep coming back. I'm trying to figure out now the excuse I'm going to have to give Arnie and John to let them give me a motor again, I guess. I don't know.
And Trey, big running the Rudine 26 is pretty cool. And then you got through the B, and hey, you get to start up front. I mean, it still pays $7,500, right? And then you had to hold off Courtney there. It was a challenge.
Yeah, I felt like we had actually a really good Trophy Cup going until we got in that wreck last night. You know, we had speed all weekend, and then after that wreck last night in the feature that put us to the back, it felt like until the B main, nothing could go right. So, and then we run second in the B main, start on the front row, and it's simple for me. I had absolutely nothing to lose. It was win the race or bust, basically. And so, I mean, that's probably the hardest 50 laps that I have ever run. I mean, this place is, you know, one of, if not the most demanding racetrack in the world. And I just basically ran on the ragged edge of, you know, basically win it or wear it for 50 laps. We had some tough lap traffic. We had a lot of challenges from a lot of different people. Definitely the toughest, most grueling race I've ever run.
And then how did you guys handle the tires? It seemed like there was a little...
the tires.
Yeah, we didn't care. It was either gonna take rubber, and then you started to have to manage them. But really, the way the racetrack was, somehow they kept the rubber off of it after it being a factor, you know, all weekend. And so for me, it was I don't even know. I have no regard to my tires. It was run absolutely as hard as you possibly can.
Have you ever seen them do a complete rework in each corner at a fuel stop?
No.
No, but I want to talk about the tires for a second. Cali dirt. That way, what are you now? You got everybody stealing all your shit. So whatever this guy is here, Shaun in the not dirt, Shaun. I don't know. You guys got a thing going on.
Shaun,
it's like
Shaun in the dirt, Shaun
in the dirt,
Cali
dirt,
Shaun in the dirt, dirty Shaun, whatever it is.
All right.
Anywhoozin'.
All right.
At the red flag, I'm hearing a psst, and I look down and I'm not pissing myself, but we got a pinhole in the left rear, and the left rear is going flat on the front straightaway, and we plugged it, and we ran the last 15 laps with a fucking plugged left rear. So
That's impressive.
That's everything we had.
Yeah.
That's everything we had.
I had no Jacob's ladder. You probably could have guessed that. I mean, I don't know.
Who's Jacob?
Yeah, I don't know when it came. I don't know when I knocked it out, but I hit the wall more than a few times. So, but that's the Larry, right?
Yeah. Hey.
Yeah.
I'll tell you
Trophy
what,
Cup is just an event, isn't it, man? It's something.
how full circle for us though. Like, I mean, Trey's been one of my very best friends for my entire life as far as I can remember, but we grew up racing 15 miles down the road in Visalia together, parked next to each other, and became buddies immediately. And we're friends all through both of our sprint car careers, and we're looking out, and we've got both our kids here, or 2/3 of our kids. Our daughter is at home right now, but my oldest is here, and his son that was just born is here, and like we're racing for bigger things now. We've got families, and we're doing this as a hobby. We both of us work full time, and you know, I've said for a long time I think he's the best guy on the West Coast of anybody, and what he accomplished in a new car this week was incredible, and you know, getting able to run his cheated up engine all week for me made it a big difference for me.
Here we go.
It's been incredible, and I'd like to say, just on the record, I'm pretty sure I have a winning record against this guy if we're doing win-loss. So
You technically do, yes.
if I'm going to be politically correct, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
So no, let me just put this out there too. Neither of us knew that we were racing Trophy Cup
On Monday.
until Monday night. I got the call to run the routine car on Monday night, and Dominic wasn't going to run. He blew up his last motor on Saturday. We watched it from Texas, and I called him on Sunday. He's like, I don't know, I don't think we're going to run. He's like, oh, we might run if this motor's okay, not sure. So he calls me back on Monday morning, or I call him. I'm like, you know, what's the prognosis on the motor? Is it good? Is it bad? He's like, no, it's bad. I think we're not gonna run. And I'm like, okay, well, I got a motor sitting here. It's not doing me any good sitting in a car. And I said, you can't not run Trophy Cup. And he's like, no, you know, the way this year's gone, I don't think so. Like, it's nothing good can happen. Something bad's gonna happen. And to match his politically correctness, I said, okay, well, when you're done being a pussy, give me a call and I'll drive a motor down there. And I get a call about 6 hours later, hey, what would it take to get that motor down here? I said, already done. Sent it down in a truck, my grandpa brought it, and here we are. 3 points away from winning a Trophy Cup? So, yeah, if that ain't crazy, I don't know what is.
Hey, royalty's coming, look. We got royalty in the building.
Yeah,
Now we got Steve Post here to do an interview. Look at this, Steve Post is here too.
We had the fucking Arnie Express drive this thing down. How about it? You know, he's smuggling drugs down to Mexico and bringing engines, so it works out for everybody.
Well, he was looking for an excuse to come down here, and that was a pretty good excuse to get this motor down here, so it all worked out.
All right. Who'd you like to thank? Let's do thank yous.
I mean, the whole routine crew, Kevin, Monica, and everybody on their team, I mean, they just took me in. I mean, what a beautiful race car. It's one of the premier race teams, and it's just an honor to get an opportunity to drive that thing, you know, let alone have some success in it. So I'm not up to speed on their sponsors. I see Sage Fruit and I see some other stuff, but everybody knows that Blue 26. So just awesome that I got to come.
Race Routine.
Yeah, there you go, Race Routine. Yeah, to come and do a 1 night or a 3 night stand with that thing.
Hager Realty.
Yeah. John, he's fine. He doesn't need to be mentioned.
Okay, well.
You heard that, John? Fuck you, John.
So, I mean, yeah, just...
Oh, hey, John.
Like I said...
It's a different John. It wasn't you. Different John Hager.
So, yeah, what an honor just to be able to come
this
down
was gonna be good, huh?
and run that car. Yeah, just to get laps in it and to get a win in it is amazing. You know, I don't think I could keep up with them full time, but yeah, just to get the opportunity is really cool.
All right. You? Thank yous?
Hey, thanks, Trey. Really appreciate you giving me an engine. Thanks, Arnie. Thanks, John. Thanks, Allie. Thanks, Colin. I mean, I gotta thank the entire Starks family. Even Jill. Jill is probably the one that signed off on the whole thing. But
no, she doesn't know anything.
Oh, all right, never mind. Ex-nay that one. But, I'm just so thankful for the people that I work with, man. Like Jimmy and Lucas and Mike and Todd. Mom and Dad. I think I've given up 3 different times this year, and it's hard to put into words how much I love driving a sprint car, but it just hasn't been my year. And I felt like everything was against me this week, and to come back and be that close, man, it just I'm thankful for everybody that's around me. I'm the luckiest guy in the world because of it, and you know, thank you to my wife and my beautiful kids that just you know, they let me leave on the weekends every weekend and go live my dream, so I'm thankful for it.
And Dave, thanks for Dave for putting this whole thing on.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Dave.
Everybody at Trophy Cup.
I gave it everything I had.
This is a crazy, awesome event.
I gave it everything I had.
I have never been all that good here, so
one more
to have some sort of success is really, really cool. This has been a track that's beat me time and time and time again. I think the best Trophy Cup up until now I ever had was 2010, the first year I ever came down here, and it was all downhill from there. So to come back and these guys give me an opportunity to have another good run is just really rewarding for sure.
All right, well, congratulations to you both.
Appreciate it. Thank you very much.
This is Shaun, and you're in the Cali Dirt video.